Okay, hi everyone. What's happening? I hope you're having a very nice weekend. I'm having a very rainy weekend, so not so much fun. But what am I going to do about it? Nothing. So let me adjust this. This is weird. So what was happening is that I have had a couple of, let's say, sexual dreams that I'm not very content and happy with because I do not know what to do with this information. So let's start from 2 weeks ago. I had a dream where I was hanging out with some dudes from college, and eventually we're hanging out outside, just drinking some beers or laughing or whatever. I don't know how I represented myself in the dream. Like, I don't know if I represented myself as a girl or as a guy because I already dream as a trans woman, as a woman. So eventually, we end up inside a house, one of these party houses, and this woman comes in and she takes me, puts me down on the floor. She lays me down on the floor. She gets on top of me, and then she takes my thing and she puts it inside of her, and she starts bouncing once, twice, thrice, and then it comes out. So I take it in and then I put it inside of her. I'm like, Miss, you forgot this, something you wanted. So eventually I put it inside of her. She bounces a couple of times. I wake up a bit upset, like, what the hell? What happened? Keep in mind, I did not climax. I did not get to reach anything, but it was definitely disturbing seeing how I'm not really attracted to women anymore. Um, Fast forward to last night, I went out with one of my friends and we just met some people. We were hanging out, nothing crazy, and went to sleep and had a dream of me being intimate with another woman. And we're not technically like dating or we're not having sex. It was just lots of hugging, some making out. I think we were in a pool at some point, not really sure. But eventually, it was definitely a bit more of a lovey dovey experience than the other one. The other one was kind of just random with a very quick sexual part. It's like a movie. So, what do I think of what happened? I think the one with the actual sex was based on some memories from that time, like when I was in college, hanging out with lots of guys, and eventually having sex with girls because I've only had relationships with girls. So that was pretty much, I think, what was happening in that dream is that me bringing up all these memories that I had from the past, and maybe my body's telling me, like, girl, wake up. You need some loving. You need someone to like. You need someone who loves you and appreciates you. And you need some social life. I'm not very social at this point, but we'll get to that later. This dream from last night was a bit different because it was more also on the lovey-dovey part, like a little bit of oxytocin punch, And I think my body, my brain, my subconscious mind is telling me we need some love. We need some affection. We need someone to touch. We need someone to touch us. We need something to happen. Girl, get out. Get something. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your whatever. Do something about it. It's a bit complicated because it's not that simple. I'm trying to meet people. It's not like I'm avoiding every guy I'm seeing. I'm not trying to meet any girls, though. I don't think they're trying to meet me in that sense anyway. So, I don't know. So, my explanations to what's happening in these dreams is one, um, having lots of kept up sexual tension that is not being released. Probably because I'm not even touching myself in any way, and I'm not meeting any people or thinking about sex or having any sexual urges. So I think there's something inside of me that craves attention, craves a little bit of touch, physical touch, and maybe a little bit of sexual release. On the other hand, number two, I have been changing my doses a little bit. So I saw that women actually do not have this very stable dose of estrogen throughout their lives. Ever since they get their first period, their estrogen level goes up throughout the ovulation phase, and then it drops all the way down to the ground right afterwards. And that's why they have these different mood swings, because progesterone kicks in later with a little bit of estrogen, but progesterone eventually is the thing that makes women a bit more like at the edge, like just very, very quick to spark. Um, so I've been switching up my dosage, and I think that's interfering with my mental state. What do you think? I think it's true. I think it's actually happening. I'm not really sure if it is affecting me that way, but I think lowering my estrogen levels could have interfered and brought up testosterone based stuff back up. So I think that could be related. There's a correlation here. Someone needs to do research. Where are your researchers? Hello? But besides this, I was also questioning, like, am I really interested in women at this point? Do I want to go meet them, have sex with them? And the answer is, I would probably have sex with a woman, but I'm not going to be the one dominating the bed. So I will be mostly on my back or being the one receiving. So you can take your body and thrust it on top of me with my thing inside of you, maybe, but I'm still very weirded out with this penetration part, with my thing being part of it. But if you're very masculine or very dominant or very, I don't know, lovey-dovey, telling me very cute things, then I could let it slide. On the other hand, I definitely, like I said in my previous video, I've been craving some vitamin D. And I have, closed all my dating apps. I'm just kind of tired of the scene in this city of dating and men in general. And I talked to a woman yesterday, and she told me the same exact thing. So it's not just me, and it's not just because I'm trans. I think it's just like Europe has a certain type of masculine behavior that's different from the Americas, or even in Asia, where men are a bit more dominating. So telling you things, telling you you're pretty, catcalling, and also dominating at bars. Like here, it's a bit really random, and it's really hard to have someone who likes you to come approach you to say, "Hey, I find you very cute. You want to drink? You want to hang out? Can I get your number? You want to go meet one day? I don't know." So I don't know how this works, but I'm not looking at anyone technically because I don't like the way people look at me. I don't like all the attention or negative attention. I don't want to be just a sex object. And it's a bit hard to meet someone, I guess, outside when there are actual biological women available looking also for partners. So let me know what you think. I want you to tell me if my dreams and what I'm telling you about my sexual orientation at this point is something that makes sense. Like, is it just memories from the past, or is it actually maybe I'm craving a little bit of love and affection from someone? Because I never had an actual lovey-dovey romantic relationship with a guy yet. So I think this is where this intimacy and love comes in with women and dreams only. Um, I did have sex with guys, but never actually had love. And I don't really enjoy just having sex. So it has to be something emotional, attachment part of that in your course. So I don't know. Tell me what you think. I am gonna go out and eat. I don't know what's happening with this hair. Look, there's one here. There's one here. There's one here. It looks cute, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of work. Look at that. Like, what is happening? Okay, see y'all later.